Okay, so Next Goal Wins is a movie directed by Taika Waititi. It's a movie I've been looking forward to since seeing the trailer. I'm a big Taika Waititi fan, as well as Michael Fassbender, of course. And I'm also not on that kick that if you direct one bad movie, that you can never direct a good movie again. That's a weird thing that the internet has done to Taika Waititi, and I don't understand it. He's given us Hunt for the Wilder People. He's given us Jojo Rabbit. He's given us Thor Ragnarok. So many other dope movies that I've enjoyed throughout my time watching his content. When I saw this movie about the Olympic team from the American Samoa, I was really excited because it's a story that's very similar to Ted Lasso in that an American coach comes over to a distant land. I don't know how distant. It's not nearly as distant from the United States to across the pond, but it is distant from where he's from. He's an MLS coach who got fired, and now he's looking for a new opportunity in the American Samoas. So I was kind of excited to see this worst to first story in terms of turning this soccer or football, depending on where you're from, team around. And unfortunately for me, it really didn't work. I think that Taika Waititi is a very talented director that has leaned a little bit too much on his brand of comedy. Now I know that his brand of comedy has brought a lot of laughs. There are several laughs during this movie, but unfortunately it felt really dragged out, and that was to the detriment of this story. The story, which I didn't realize was a true story until the end credits of this movie, where they kind of do the sports movie thing where they tell you about where people are or what happened to them. So realizing that fact, I was really kind of disappointed with the amount of levity that the story was treated with. There's so much heart to the story. This is what I would say is a good story in a bad movie, which is really unfortunate because I feel like if this movie was given the seriousness it deserved, it could have been a really well-received film. With that being said, I do want to get to some of the good parts of this movie. Taika Waititi does what he always does, which is bring his favorite performers from his previous movies with him. He brings over the actress from Thor Ragnarok, who was kind of the enforcer for the Grand Master. She is phenomenal in this movie, and as is most of the cast. There's also the subplot of Jaiyah, who's a transgender player on this team, actually plays a big role in real life for gender relations in FIFA. She's an amazing character, or I should say an amazing human being. If her story was a preeminent arc of this film, I think that it would have been so much better and so much more interesting than what we actually received. Michael Fassbender fumbling around doing his best Ted Lasso impression. Now this character is also a real person in Thomas Ranjan, who actually does come over and help the American Samoa team score their first goal in their histories. I really feel like under different tutelage, this movie could have been a very good story in a very good movie, as opposed to a very good story in an unfortunately bad movie. And no, I don't believe that just because Taika Waititi has directed 2 movies in a row that I have not enjoyed, that he can't direct another movie that I will enjoy. So that's my thoughts on the film. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you next time.